Hey guys, how's it going? So today's texture pack is called the Overworld Rustic Redemption Texture Pack for Minecraft 1.5.2. Now this is a 64 by 64 texture pack which was suggested by one of you guys. Only one of you, literally. And I am now going through the list of the texture packs that have been, just basically, suggested. So sorry if I'm a little bit stuttering. I'm still a little bit exhausted from yesterday's Warp Tour. I'm really tired, but it's Monday and it's time to get back to work into reviewing a lot more texture packs and a lot more things to, just trying to be funny and stuff. So basically, like I said, this is a 64 by 64 texture pack. The sun is circular, but there are a little bit of bumps around it, which gives it a little bit more of, I believe, a more realistic feel, because you can't really always see the sun circular. Well, you can, but, I mean, are you really going to look at the sun with the naked eye? Don't you want to have, like, some kind of tint or something? But anyways, let's go ahead and start with the review, and you will see exactly why this texture pack, in my opinion, should be something that you guys should start using. Now, as you can clearly see from all the terrain details and certain items, there isn't really a lot of things that you will not find, confusing. Especially the end portal looks a lot more interesting because it has an animation of like a blinking eye, or blinking eyes. Now, let's go ahead and check out how the end looks, and just like I said, looking at the terrain, I honestly believe that this texture pack brings out Minecraft at a much more stronger resolution. Standing right here is what I always have is the obsidian, or what I always call the obsidian, because it is the obsidian. Now there are three different textures inside, this texture pack. This is the Enderman. There are three different colors, like a dark brown, and obviously the typical black color. The Ender Dragon looks much more amazing, with the wings having no kind of like, just skin. It's just a bunch of bones just flying around. Even the beacon that heals the Ender Dragon is a lot more different, but the fire animation seems to have been kept in the same 16 by 16 format. Now you see the ray that heals the Ender Dragon? It looks amazing because it's actually in different colors, obviously. So let's go ahead and check out the overworld. So right here what we have is the iron bars, or the iron fence. I usually say iron fence because, a lot of people tend to use these as an iron fence, like a graveyard kind of fence. And then the sugar cane, and then the cobblestone, the stone, the diamond, the gold, the iron, the coal, the lapis, and the redstone. Now, the only ones that I seem to have, or seem to be very noticeable on the animations, is the gold, the diamond, the iron, the lapis lazuli, and the redstone just seems to be a little bit of like a molted kind of design, which is still pretty interesting. Then here are the rest of the blocks. And then again some more blocks. Yeah, Charlie Holmes, look at that. The gravel looks nice. So pretty much like I said, this texture pack is a 64 by 64 texture pack. It's honestly very interesting because it is just a much more different way of viewing Minecraft, and in my opinion this one should honestly be something that all the major defaults should look. But like I said, this is just a texture pack, so you can clearly see how differently the designs look. Right here is the Nether Portal, so let's go ahead and check out the Nether. I know I'm doing my reviews a little bit more different this time, but I figured, hey, why not try to do something different and try to explain texture packs a lot more differently. But right here I'm looking at this ghast. This is how the ghast looks. And wow, the face is just really, really creepy. Look at that. But that's how the face looks. Lava wise, it seems to be a little bit more brighter, but still has an animation. And again, like I said, the fire just seems to have been left the same. Here's a zombie pigman burning on fire. Let me try to see if I can find one that's not on fire, like this one. So this is the zombie pigman, all bruised up and cut up, and then right here is the golden sword that it's holding. It looks like there are two different designs of the zombie pigman. Actually, no, I was wrong. There's only one design of the zombie pigman. It would have been interesting if there was more than one, but it's still pretty good. It's still fine. And right here is the wither skeleton, just dancing around in circles. I think it's stripping with these zombie pigments. And right here is a blaze, but it looks really small. Huh. But anyways, this is pretty much the Nether. It's running smooth for me, of course. But this is pretty much how the Nether looks. This is a 64 by 64 texture pack, and like I said, it's honestly very interesting because it makes Minecraft visuals seem to be a little bit more, what would be the word? Not modern, because you can clearly see that this isn't really a modern texture pack. But I guess it seems a little bit more realistic, I guess, in the sense that, it appears to be something more likely that you'll see rather than something that you'll not see. So right here's the redstone torch and the power rail, then it's a glowstone, the furnace, the enchantment table, the mostly used anvil, partly used anvil, and then the freshly new anvil. Here's a jungle plank, jungle block, emerald ore, and emerald block. The emerald design is right here in the middle, Here's the ender chest and the chisel block. So GUI has been changed. As for the font, it only seems to be a little bit more smoother. Rather than something more pixelated, it seems a little bit more smoother. But honestly, I actually do love the way this texture pack looks. It kind of gives that whole adventure feel. Just look at this thing. It kind of does really give that RPG kind of essence. Like, if you ever play like a survival series or something, you know, that's something that you always wanted to do. This is something that I would highly recommend for you guys to use if you're able to handle a 64x64 texture pack, which I don't really see that you guys wouldn't be able to, because I was able to before. So these are pretty much like the rest of the stuff that have been included in the Minecraft 1.5.2 updates, along with this. See? So let me just continue on with the review by going over here, showing you guys the snow panes all around the gravel, and here's some items inside the picture frames. Look at that. You see that carrot? I eat that for breakfast. Yeah! I think that's some magma cream. Right here are the music discs and the mob eggs. And like I said, everything has been changed to look a little bit more interesting, in the sense that you will not be disappointed if you use this texture pack. I honestly believe I can see this texture pack being used in people's, you know, survival worlds or their builds, just basically how anything would look like as an RPG feel. But yeah, I mean, that's just me. And I got a surprise for you guys at the very end. I'm just going to stare at this and give you guys a giant hint on what it might be. So right here is the beacon, and right here is a tame wolf. I actually do love the way the wolves look, because I'm a huge fan of dogs. I love dogs. I love canines. And right here is an untamed wolf. As you can clearly see, the tame wolves are always the one with the collars, which is pretty, you know, normal. And right here are some more villagers, the ones I review off the most. Here's some mushrooms. I think this one's, yeah, this one's differently designed. There are two different designs of the mushrooms. And here's the chickens. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more designs on those. There's a wolf inside the pig cage. It shouldn't even be in there. And right here are the sheep with their creepy little mingling eyes. And right here are the cows. A moo. Chocolate cows. So again, I'd like to apologize if I do sound a little bit tired. I'm really exhausted, you guys. Like, I was standing practically almost all day yesterday. But hey, Warped Tour was fun. It was actually very fun. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see, you know, like about 3 pictures so far that was taken. I'm trying to find right now to see if there's any like photographers that took any images of when I was there, of like any of the bands that I was watching. So let's go ahead and spawn out the creepers. So right here's 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, there are different creeper designs. This one is like if it's covered in snow, and this one is like if it's a frozen creeper, and this one's just an ordinary regular creeper. I'm actually liking that. I love the whole little snow effect detail. That's really interesting. That's something that you don't normally see on any other texture pack when it comes to like changing mobs. But right here are the skeletons, and the skeletons even have much more different designs. As you can see, there are 2 different ones with green eyes and 2 different ones with a different, you know, solid black eyes with different colors. Right there's one zombie that has appeared. I think like the brain is like falling out. That's a frozen, and that's another one. There's the other ones. See, there are so many different designs of a zombie. And right here are the zombie pigmen. Let me see if there's other designs of the zombie pigmen. I guess not, but I'm pretty sure there will be eventually. And then right here are the Endermen. I'm just gonna spawn a few because, you know, yeah. So right here are the Endermen, and these are pretty much how they look. One has the eyes that actually look like, you can see. Did that one just blink? It did just, is it? Or is it shifting? I think it blinked. But anyways, those are pretty much the mobs that I will be showing you guys. If you guys want to see the rest, feel free to download this texture pack and try it out for yourself. Like I said, using Optifine, you guys should be fine. If you have frames per second issues, that's the thing, you know, I highly suggest you guys to use. So here's the flowers, the torches on the left and right side, redstone torches at the very end. Right here's the lighter color wool, and right here's the darker color wool. And right here's the ladders. Sweet, sweet ladders. That's freaking epic. And right here are the slabs, and then right here are the stairs. Here's a sign, and here's a flowing water. And then right there's the cactus. Here's the minecart and the boat. And the sun is setting. Yeah, and it's raining again? Are you serious? This cannot be good. So right here's the wooden pressure plates, and then right here on the left and right side are the glowstones, then it's the levers, and then it's the trap doors, stone pressure plates on top of the moss stone, iron door on the left door, and wooden door on the right door. Like I said, here's the still lava, flowing lava, nether rack, cobweb, and fire animation. Water, redstone wiring, mushrooms, lily pads, picture frame there. And then right here we have a rail and some more rails on the left side. Sticky piston on the right because it's clearly noticeable with the ooze, and regular piston on the left. Right here's the glass panes covering the lava. and some picture frames like this one. And the glass blocks are the one things that kind of like, they can trick people to thinking there are no blocks in there. So right here is the bookshelves surrounding, you know, the enchantment table, the brewing stand, and the cauldron. Right here is your bed, and it looks a lot more comfortable. It seems like something you would see more, like I was right, like a, not a partial medieval times. I would think more of I forgot the name of it, you guys. Like, I'm really exhausted, but I'm still reviewing this texture pack because it was suggested, and I don't want to like not show you guys the texture pack that you would suggest so other people can see it. So right here's a note block, and right here are some music players. And there's some chests on the left and right side, iron bars covering here, and wow, that's an interesting picture. That actually is interesting. And then right here are the items. So basically every item has been detailed to look a little bit more in the sense that, you know, it was actually crafted, you know, from like a blacksmith or something. Even everything else, the swords pretty much have like a little reflecting like image, as you can see here from the side. And then right here on this side you have the compass, the clock, everything just pretty much has a different, you know, feel. Even the Eye of Ender is blinking. I think it just winked at me. It might find me attractive. So before I end off the review, like I always do, I will show you guys the diamond armor and the diamond sword. And I'll show you guys the moon. If you tilt your head to the left, it looks like a face with like a tongue out. Right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. A face with a tongue out. So let me just change the time so you guys don't have to be like, it's too dark, I can't see. I changed it to 5,000. It's pretty much the, you know, the normal day that you would see it in. So let me just grab this here. Diamond, 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 diamond. So back, and it did change. Like, you know, graphics wise, the details have been changed. They seem a little bit more reflective than usual. That's the back side of it, and this is the front side of it. So it's just changed to the max to look like it changed to the point where, you know, you could see it differently. So right here is the first person point of view of the diamond sword. And as you can see, the animation does go with it. Look, it'll reflect right now. Ching! Now when your friends look at you, or your enemies, you will strike, and you will strike hard. You will conquer all of the land. That was probably like the worst impersonation, or the worst kind of way I could probably make you guys interested in watching my videos. But like I said, I am tired, you guys, but don't worry. The next reviews are not going to sound as exhausting as this one. The reason why I wanted to just jump ahead and start recording and reviewing a texture pack now is because I want to show you guys, you know, content every day. I want to keep you guys like updated daily. And yeah, whew, man, I'm tired. I have sunburn. Warp Tour is amazing. So again, thank you guys so much for the support, from the likes, the comments, the favorites, the suggestions to the texture packs, or possibly mods, because I have noticed you guys mentioning it more. It's just something that I don't really go to, because that's what my cousin SCMONs is for. He can explain mods a lot more better than I can. I've always been the guy that just like loves the way artistically, you know, Minecraft comes out, from pixel images, you know, and all that stuff. So I don't know, feel free to leave any kind of suggestions or feedback that you guys would like to see from my channel, what kind of content would be interesting to you guys to see. And yeah, just pretty much, hopefully you guys enjoy this review, even with me being tired and exhausted. Hopefully you guys enjoy the texture pack. Of course, the texture pack. You don't even have to listen to my voice. You can just like turn off the music, the sound, just play your own music, and pretty much this is how it's gonna go. So anyways, you guys, take it easy, be safe. Thank you guys so much for everything. Follow me on my Twitter or Instagram, and or maybe Tumblr. Whatever you guys use. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Like, it truly does mean a lot. It makes the summer a lot more fun when I'm home, and even when I'm out and I'm just checking my emails and showing my friends like the responses I'm getting. It really does mean a lot to me, you guys. So yeah, take care, you guys. Peace out. This is pretty much how the wizard looks in this texture pack, man. Look at this thing.